I remember grabbing Ultimate Alliance when the 360 launched and it came with Forza Motorsport 2. I was so excited. I saw Spider-Man on the cover. Couldn't wait to go home and play it. Obviously, I played this before I played Forza. And even when I was a kid, I was never the biggest fan of this game. I could never get past like the second level, and I was never huge into RPGs. I'm still not to this day, but I did like the combat, that kind of thing. So I really wanted to play it again. I couldn't find my old copy, so I got another one from my buddy. And for the most part, this game is decent. It's not great. It could have been great, but I think the writing is a big issue here. The voice acting, for the most part, is pretty good, but then you have characters like The Thing, who I use in my team. I didn't really have a specific set of members in my team. I was always rotating them out because I was unlocking new characters all the time. But the voice acting felt off for a lot of the characters. I really didn't like it. The soundtrack was good, but where the meat and butter. Oh my god, that should be a new term. The the crux of this game is in the combat. And if you don't like the combat, you're not going to like this game. The combat is a big, big factor, obviously. It's the main reason why people play this crap. The first half of the game is good. The level design is alright. You start off in space, and you're on the fucking ship and whatever. And then you go to Mandarin Palace, and you go to a carnival. There is a different, unique set of locations, and they are nice. But the Mandarin level, like all these levels just go on for too long. All of them go on for too long. You go to hell at one point, which at first is cool, and then like all these levels are like an hour and a half. All the rooms are copied and pasted, so once you've been in one room, you've been in them all. The boss battles is nothing but button mashing, and if you don't have any friends like me, then this game is really, really hard to enjoy by yourself because you need friends. You really need friends to play this with you and have a good time and have that synergy and bounce off each other. When you're playing it by yourself, it's not fun. So I didn't beat it, but if any of my friends ever want to come over and play it, it's definitely a good time killer. It's just not something I want to throw in my backlog and be like, okay, I gotta play Ultimate Alliance. I gotta beat that story. It just feels like a side game. It doesn't really feel like something I need to play. I did like using Doctor Strange and Thor and all that, but like the fucking moves, you can only kill robots for so long, and the moves just get so repetitive. Some characters obviously have different movesets than others, but you have a lot of characters here that use fire. So it's cool we have Human Torch, but we also have Ghost Rider, and the Doctor Strange uses fire. A lot of the characters use the same abilities, and sometimes it's hard to pick on which one because it depends on who you've upgraded more, and if you didn't upgrade that guy a lot, then you're fucked. The boss battles, there was one I liked near the beginning, with MODOK or whatever, but other than that, this was kind of a disappointment and a bit of a slog to get through, and I didn't finish it. And I also have the second one. I also have X-Men Legends 1 and 2, but even the story here I didn't find engaging whatsoever. Hopefully X-Men Legends doesn't fall into that category because I do want to play that eventually, but like none of these games are in my backlog. They're kind of just games that are sitting on my shelf, and if I want to kill time, feel like playing a superhero game, I'll pick this up. Definitely not a bad game by any means, and I definitely understand 100% why there is a huge fan base of people that love Ultimate Alliance. That's why the Black Orange came out on the Switch a couple years ago. I haven't played that, but I understand why people like this style. I do, but I can't play it for long. It just gets stale after a while. I could play a couple levels, once every 2 months, then I think I would have fun. But I can't play this game every fucking day. It just gets boring. And in the cutscenes, they're nice to look at, but Doctor Doom's motivations are kind of just whatever. Loki looks like an idiot. Thor looks like an idiot. Throwing the hammer's fun. Using Wolverine's claws are fun. There is fun aspects to the game. But for me personally, it, near the halfway point, it became a slog to get through. And I got other games I want to play. I got fucking Ghost Rider. I can't wait for that. So I just don't want to waste time on a game that I'm not at least 90% enjoying. It's alright. There's just so many copy paste ideas here, and it gets so boring after a while. But at the same time, you gotta think when this came out. So thank you everyone for watching the review.